credit score can't be that bad.
The basic credit tiers are excellent, good, poor, bad. This Issa. It's all the way at the bottom.
Yo, what is up, everybody? You are listening to the Where's My 40 Acres podcast, and this is the Insecure recap and review show. We're here to talk about Insecure Season 3, Episode 2, Familiar Like. And, first off, I need white people to stop reviewing black shows because it's extra problematic when y'all just be writing shit. And I can tell that y'all ain't really understand or get like the nuances of what the fuck is going on. It's because you're not black. I get that. As much as y'all love our culture, it just really irks me when a nigga got to explain to you everything you didn't get. And you could literally probably go look up these episodes or just follow the hashtag on Twitter to get all shit defined for you in a very black manner. Also, I need white sites to not hire black people to write weird shit about black shows, because that's a thing too, and I don't get that, right? Like, when white people start hiring black people to write about like Friends and shit, then absolutely we can do this, but I don't think that's like a thing. Like, I don't see like black reviews for Big Bang Theory, but I know niggas be watching that shit. So yeah, I googled Insecure Season 3 Episode 2 and like 5 articles came up that I was like nope and delete. One of these joints is named Club Shooting in HBO Comedy. That's the title of the article.
My oh my.
Insecure Season 3 Episode 2 recap. Club shooting in HBO Comedy. Like, it's breaking news. Nobody actually died on the episode, bro, because it's fake.
Also, not the focus of the episode.
At all. And, it's very simple. Y'all could just name y'all recap shows the actual name of the episode. They don't put any thought further than that into it unless you really got some shit. If you good with titles, like if you work for, Bossip, then sure, come up with your own Insecure recap titles. But Club Shooting and HBO Comedy is not okay. All right, now we got that bullshit out of the way. Episode 2, Season 3. And I don't know, I like Daniel more and more this season. I like that he's flawed as hell, but like not in a too terribly toxic way. Yeah, we'll see how far that goes.
No, I don't. Yeah, it's good to see because what he was always the what if guy is what Issa called him. You know, the crush, and you know how a lot of times the crush is always in our mind perfect until you start to get to know them and you start seeing like the shit that goes on with them, whether it be good or bad.
Noticing all their flaws.
Yeah, I mean the stuff that's going on with him, it's not that bad. Like, it's fixable. It's not like a detriment to somebody else's. So it's not too bad. Yeah. And it looks like it's something that even when someone talks to him that he likes and respects, he can adjust and understand that what he needs to do to change. So that's always a good thing.
He's malleable, which is cool, right? He ain't super stiff. He definitely got some rough edges, but I think like Issa is able to kind of soften him up and, hey, bro, have a bit more confidence in yourself. Like, you can do this shit. It's okay.
And hopefully we get to see, I think towards the end, she says that they're making him like I guess he's like a main character now. Maybe you get to see why he's, like, he talked about it a little bit, but I'm sure there's more to it, as a reason why he feels, a certain sort of way, why he's, doesn't like asking for help, which I totally understand. I'm the same way. Maybe even understand like his thought process on how he's producing, because as you see, he's more into instruments and, it looks like he really does know, how to produce like good stuff, but
I mean, he's a music nerd.
Don't know his background.
He's a music nerd, and he doesn't know how to he doesn't know when to flip that switch. Cause niggas really ain't trying to hear about cellos in the club, bro. In VIP section. I'm working with cellos now. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about your cello. Like, bro, look at him like
19-year-old.
He's just a little duckling that needs a little encouragement.
Sure. I don't know. Like, when that whole scene with him trying to get that connect going and just, yo, I could let you hear some of my beats. That shit was cringeworthy. I was just watching. I'm like, bruh.
Awkward.
Just treat this conversation like you treat the gym, nigga. Like it's cool.
Brandon, social
Just be
skills
calm.
don't come easy to everybody.
I get that, but his ego is part of the reason he was tripping up during that conversation.
It was a lot.
Okay, my man was like, no, but I'm on a whole nother level. We got galactical cellos and shit. I learned to play the trumpet in 2 hours. Like, nigga, don't nobody care. What that beat sound like though, bruh? Because you got to understand, you talking to niggas that's simple as fuck. So what that beat sound like, bruh? That's all I care about. Am I feeling it? Can I flow over it? Cool, let's do it. That's a cello? I don't even know what that is, nigga. What is that?
But even the demographic he trying to hit, like, I don't even think he cares. Like, I don't even think all of that he cares about. Oh, well, what that beat sound like? I don't think he cares. Like, he just looks like he just wants whatever's popular.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just with the sound he's trying to do, and that he's trying to give to a particular artist. That was not the artist to even have that long conversation with, because he don't care.
Nah, not absolutely. Like you could do all of that shit to his beat and just give it to him. Like you don't need to explain to him shit you did to the beat. Now, if he come up to you after making a song and be like, yo, bro, is that a cello? Then maybe y'all niggas can go to Starbucks and discuss this over a drink or two. Like y'all can latte it up. But I don't feel like that would ever happen. Homie would just spit over that beat and be like, yo, nigga, you killed that beat, bruh. It's fire, bruh. It's crazy. I can't wait to the next beat, bruh. You like, bro? I played 29 instruments on that track though. That shit fire though, bro. For real. We should meet up again. That's pretty much it. You're looking for too much from very simple ass niggas.
He really is. That nigga don't care.
Nah, you see his face? Niggas was waiting for a fight to break out. Like he was in full
right. That's what I was saying. He
mode.
worried about the fight. Like he wasn't even listening to anything he was saying.
And I think that was one of those situations where you have to get your beats to artists like this because that's the only way you're gonna get a paycheck. Like it's a lot of talented musicians out here, but it's hard to get. I guess it's because they're trying to break into the industry too without doing what's popular, right? They just trying to be creative musicians, so they struggle too. So he might be working with them on the side. Like he might be actually making his money, whatever money he is making off sessions with them. But for him to really be able to eat, he got to get his beat to one of these dumb niggas. That's just the game. That's how it works. So
yeah. And it looks like too. I mean, and I'm sure we're probably going to see more of the background, but it's just him. Like I don't really see him with someone else like guiding him. Like, oh, besides homeboy that asking, did I leave my ketchup at the bitch's house?
Nigga. In the background. Hey girl, did I leave some ketchup packets at your house?
That's some game. If she falls for that, wow.
Yo. That's the most trifling game ever, yo. Hey yo girl, you stuck on my duck sauce? I heard that shit. Oh, this nigga, yo.
I mean, it was bad enough when Issa did the whole I left my charger. But that made a little bit more sense. But ketchup packets, wow. I just want to meet a person, and maybe they're on this podcast episode. Maybe I'm about to meet one now. I want to meet a person that's actually turned the car around and went back for their charger. I know.
I want to meet that person because they sell chargers at gas stations, CVS, at lemonade stands, on the block, Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, Tarmart. Like they sell fucking chargers everywhere, dog. Homeless people got them inside their jackets for $5.99. Come on, you can get a charger and a Gatorade damn near anywhere now. So
it might cost you $30 at 7-Eleven, but you can get one there.
Yeah, you can get one. Like, why would you ever turn your car around and go back to get a charger, though? You'd be like, damn, well, there's a 7-Eleven. Let me go ahead and pull over and pick one up, and I can get a Slurpee.
That's exactly what I do, like, all the time.
Let me get 2 for $2.22 in this charger. Cool.
Remember my Eminem headphones? You were like, where'd you get those from?
Yeah, I was really trying to figure out where you got Eminem headphones from.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Like
I have too.
They're really terrible. But I left my headphones at home that day.
So Ashley's actually gonna help me with this episode. I had a really fucking rough day today, so I did not get to watch this episode again. Thank God I I put all my full attention into it the first time I did watch it. But yeah, I did not get to watch it again. But Ashley did watch it twice. So
on purpose, because I liked it so much the first time. So I just watched it again.
I believe you.
That's true. And I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
So how did the episode start off then? Because I absolutely don't remember how it started.
Pop quiz.
You watched it twice.
I know I should be able to.
Really?
But it was yesterday. Okay, now listen. You didn't tell me that I was gonna start off with the questions.
You told me you watched it twice. You was like,
question.
You was like, yo, nigga, I'm ready. I watched that shit twice. I'm like, cool, because I didn't. What the only question I asked you was how did it start off? You watched it yesterday. I watched it Sunday.
Okay, hold on. Just give me.
Didn't it start with the business the We Got Y'all meeting?
Yes, it did. Thank you for that. It did.
Everybody was looking at her as the token black girl.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I've been that person so many times. I enjoyed that scene.
I think everybody here has been the token black somewhere.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, you have. But you're a little bit more vocal than I am.
Nah, I did not talk at my last job for 5 years, y'all.
He's very vocal at his current job.
They actually did not think I talked. They was like, this nigga don't talk. We've heard Brandon's voice 3 times this year.
That's bad. I believe it though.
I did not talk. Like I was vehemently against that shit. I did not talk.
I just love these vocabulary words you're using today.
It's Twan's fault. I'm trying to step my game up.
Yeah, or it's like, okay, everyone comes up with their opinion, and then you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever you guys agree on,
I mean, the sky is blue, my nigga.
Keep it moving.
I don't know. That whole scene they were trying to figure out what was wrong with the organization, and everything that was wrong with the organization was in that fucking room trying to figure out what was wrong with the organization. I'm like, yeah, like they like when they said last episode, and some of your people are just mean. Nigga, everybody on the left side of the table mean as fuck. Like all of them that sit together every time they have a meeting, they mean.
And didn't the gay guy say something like in a moonlight era or something like some shit like that?
Post moonlight.
I said, bitch, really?
Yeah, but he would say that. He looked like Perez Hilton. So I wasn't surprised by that.
She said, but it's my hand. It's my hand.
It's still if it's your whoop, it's still slaves, nigga. It's still you the master. It's still your fault. It's
but
my
also,
hand.
like the way she was treating Issa last episode, I was like, yeah, of course it's your hand.
I'm surprised Issa was talking this episode to her at all with what happened last episode.
Yeah, that microaggression-y asshole. I couldn't stand her.
But Issa,
yeah,
you need to figure this
she's
out.
gonna get cursed out.
Bruh, you gotta choke her.
Don't talk to me like that. Nope.
Gotta choke her.
Before you leave, you gotta choke her once. Just once.
Yes.
You got a fucking Beyonce poster on the wall, bruh. She gonna learn today. Like, come on. You said you like lemonade, bitch. Like, you had to choke her. Like, this aggression needs to come out. But yeah, that whole organization need to be shut down. I don't know what black schools or schools of color are still even with them. And they were talking about how the program was. What did one of them say? Well, when the people who the program is supposed to help don't sound like they want the help or whatever. I was like, oh, for real? That's where we're going?
Oh yeah.
This is how we're getting here.
Of course, then there's 2 boys and then there's a girl.
Bruh, we can't fit the whole rainbow in that hand though.
That's what you pointing out? Okay.
And what's up with that? I'm like, okay,
they all get on my damn nerves.
but that's why they work there. Come on, ain't nobody with no sense working under that woman leading that organization. Come on, with our whole.
I know, and that's why that lady picked. I don't know her name, but the one that used to be working with Issa in the field.
It's like Fran or something, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Cause she's not gonna speak up.
No, she ain't got no backbone. Even in the room, she literally got her hired as a spy now. So
yeah, she definitely the ops in the scene.
Call this nigga the ops, yo.
She is.
She's a fucking spy.
A mess.
What did everybody think about that? That's what she said at the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds so dramatic, but like, there is that one person that is like the kiss up to somebody in the office. You be like, bro, you feds, bro.
Yeah.
Her name is Frida,
Mhm.
by the way. I just remembered it out of nowhere. It's Frida because I'd be like, why that white woman named Frida? And her name is
Like
Frida.
Frida Kahlo?
That's
Frida
like-
the Fez.
that should
is
be
what they
tripping me
start
out,
calling
bruh.
her.
Frida the Fez, Frida the Fuzz, Frida like that is Frida.
I believe that is
Oh,
her name.
God.
I believe her name is Frida. I could be wrong.
It feels like it.
I feel
No,
like
it is Frida. I know. I think it is Frida. You're
Yeah.
right.
she just came to me.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that, I mean, that's an interesting way to open up the episode. We didn't really get to see no lift drive in this episode, so I was down about that.
Oh, there were some.
Yeah, this was an all Issa,
Mm.
but
All
What
Issa,
happened?
no Molly. I was gonna say all Issa, no Molly.
yeah, no Molly.
Well, this
No
was the
Molly
Issa
this
Daniel
episode.
episode, so plus I'm cool not seeing Sluggish Thuggish Bone at Molly's crib.
Bye.
I don't like him.
I'm good.
His stupid face.
I told you Ash don't like that man whole mouth, yo.
Gosh, that's mean, but it's the truth.
Did y'all see the fucking Vibe article from May that got posted on Facebook or was circulating that said him, Dro, and fucking Tasha was an item?
Yeah,
When
they
Tasha
have a
had
baby
that
together.
Right, but they weren't an item. Like they
No,
fucked
like she was like slow dissing the whole time.
the
like
whole pregnancy. She
this
was on her
nigga ain't in my
Instagram.
life, but I'ma still have this baby. Like
Literally, her first pregnant picture was like me, you, and nobody else against the world. I was like,
Dog.
oh.
No, even worse is her pregnant picture was something I just had an ad just pop up on my phone. Her pregnant picture was of the baby in like the bassinet or whatever, and he posted the same exact picture. So people was like, "Oh, context clues," but then she did not. She did not associate that man.
No.
That child.
Then he didn't say
At
nothing when the
all.
baby was born. His sister said something. She's like, I went and visited my brother's baby today. And it was like, bruh,
mhm.
he ain't shooting
But
scenes.
dog, it was so awkward.
The whole time she was not claiming him. Like she was just saying, I'm gonna have this baby. I'm gonna be a single mom. She's doing pregnancy pictures. Now I know what it feels like to be without a dad, but I'm gonna live my life.
She did a
Like
pregnancy
she was doing
shoot.
the whole time.
She did a whole pregnancy shoot. She did a superwoman with Little Mo playing in the background pregnancy shoot. I was like, nigga, whoever the daddy is right
I'm
now.
sorry,
must be
Tasha
doing
is too fine to have a baby with Dro. She's way too
Listen,
good looking.
it. That was,
all the niggas.
that was Dominic's
I'm just
decision,
praying.
dog.
I'm just praying them children, that child has her genes, because Lord knows.
No.
Sluggish.
all the dick. That's ooh, man.
That wasn't a good
How
choice.
sad.
What happened?
And then it's funny, like after all of this, now he want to claim this baby. I forgot the baby's name.
He got to give his
Zen,
keys back to her
something like
house.
that.
It's Zen.
Now he want to claim the baby. He ain't said Pete. He ain't say shit the whole 9 months. Now all of a sudden you want to claim the baby. After
Wait,
you know
the
you
baby's
ain't
name is
shit.
the baby's name is Zen, Zen.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Oh, that's ironic.
Mm. I need you to calm down. It's too late. It's too late for this. Like, chill out.
I'm just saying.
Hold that aggression, my nigga.
It wasn't
that
born in the
aggression.
city environment.
Temper, ma'am. Temper that aggression, my nigga. So what happened next? Because we could talk about Dro, Daddy.
Is this
absent
where
daddy.
Kelly gives Issa her credit score?
Oh, that
my
was
god!
so funny.
Shout out to Natasha Rothwell for making a great appearance back on the show. Because
Is you
my God.
concubine?
Kelly is still my favorite character on this damn show.
I love that she's not anything like Kelly in real life. She's like, I basically wrote a character that is the complete opposite of me, and I love playing that character. But I would never do any of the shit that Kelly does, ever. Was Issa's score a 425, yo?
Yes,
Nigga.
I didn't realize it went down that far.
Yo, she got part of her name wrong. Too many S's or something. I don't know how the hell she got a 425.
You might as well start life over with a 425
She
credit.
might as well just go file for bankruptcy or something.
Might as well.
I think she did already without knowing it. Like, there's not, is that instant bankruptcy when you get below 500?
No, that's just giving up. That's what she just did.
Because like I thought 500 was like the low, like the bottom of the barrel.
They treat you like
I
shit
didn't
when
think
you
I
have
didn't know
500.
500. I thought 6 something was the lowest you can get.
Nah,
I just-
nah, absolutely not. You get positive
No.
reviews with 6 sometimes, bro. Like, niggas be like, you okay. You could do better, but you a C- in credit right now.
Yeah, six upper sixes is definitely like like you can do something. Like we're not gonna give you much, but we can give you a limited rope. But 425 is
What
like
nothing.
no silence. I don't even have a funny comment. It's just really sad.
It is sad. No, like I don't know how you can't blame that one on Jay Ellis, bro. You can't blame that on him.
Oh, Lawrence.
Yeah, that was
My question is, how did she get there? Like how?
Right.
Where was her credit score pre-Lawrence? That's what we need.
I say what was her
I'm pretty
score?
sure it was still right there. Like,
Oh my God.
But then it's like, so you got an apartment. What? The car? Like, I'm not understanding.
bro, her
just sad.
APR on that car got to be like 34%. Cause ain't no way, dog. With a 425, they was like, look, when your credit score is this low, we just move a decimal, so you got 42% APR rating down. Like that's you got to put
And
down.
be blessed we're going to
$10,000.
even finance you.
If your credit score is so bad, you got to put down more than the car cost. Then you need to fix that like your whole life and just take the bus. LA don't got buses. You don't need that car.
You know the answer to that question.
If you don't got nowhere
Yeah,
to sleep, but you got a car, you doing it wrong.
I don't know. LA's
I
public
guess.
transportation wave, but
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you live. Because like I heard the train stations and the train system in like the Oakland area is feasible, but my sister lives in Inglewood in real life, and yeah, no, they don't really have a train system like that.
Oh.
Hey, I learned something new this episode. Did not know that you could get an apartment with a half bath
The hell
Only.
you didn't know that.
only.
Yeah, man. Like,
Nigga, you saying yeah like you
Have you?
lived in one.
I never
mean,
lived in one. I never
You've
been
heard
like
of
that,
renting
but,
rooms,
Yeah, I know they exist.
but not like
No,
apartments.
no.
without one.
Apartments with half baths. I've never absolutely ever heard of this. Even studio apartments got a full bath.
Where did they say she
Yeah.
could use the bath?
I don't know when she's supposed to.
It was like
I don't know when she's supposed to go take her bird bath.
they
She can
said somewhere
shower.
in the show.
She can shower down the street.
Yeah,
the YMCA.
The YMCA.
After 6 p.m., I was like, wow.
Why would you even get somebody a half bath though? Like just put a shower over the toilet or something. Like I don't understand.
They just have to scrub in their sink.
It's like they just gave up. They was like, I don't even know why we giving these niggas full bathrooms. They don't need to
Somebody would
shower.
buy that. Somebody would.
She got a 400. She got a 425 credit score. What she need soap for? Like I don't understand how you end up with an apartment with just a half bath.
They said a 425. All you need is a sink and a toilet. You be all right.
Listen,
Don't make
if
it
you
work.
have
She
to
might
make a
as well
choice,
rent
a box.
like a business place. At least you can get a, that has like a full bathroom.
If
can't
you
afford
gotta
that.
make a fucking choice, dog,
It's 425.
take the kitchen out. I don't need the kitchen, but you got to give me a shower. Like if we got to make a decision here, that's a space decision.
Yeah, give her a kitchenette.
Give me the kitchen.
Yeah, she's living in like a dorm room.
Shit.
Yeah, she needs a dorm room
That
with a
yo.
roommate. Like she needs something.
Yeah, the half bath is hilarious because that is no adult. What can an adult do with the half bath?
Bruh. Oh my
That's so
god.
sad.
Even
is
motel rooms got a whole bath. Even if you turning tricks out of a Motel 8, you still can have a shower when you finish.
Yeah, like why doesn't she do like
What
the
is going
extended
on?
stay?
You should look it
Them
up. to see
shits
these.
get expensive too.
What get expensive?
Extended stay.
I mean, you act like she got options, Like
No, she don't.
don't. Yeah, it's not only is it sad, it's just like I really want to. I'm probably spending too much time on this, but like I want to know how she got to that credit score. I really, I'm
Wow, we're really back to
mad
this.
curious.
Like it was bad because remember Kelly was reading on stuff. She said, "Right, Like
Lids.
She said I buy panties from there too. I buy my panties from
Buy
there.
groceries from there.
She showed last season. She showed her buying panties there.
She
Was
did.
it first season or last season?
It was the
First
first
season.
season because it was like the second episode where she was hiding from Lawrence. And then
Yeah.
they walked in CVS and seen her, or Rite Aid and seen her getting a pair of panties because she been at what's her name house, Molly house the whole time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I get it. Debt is real. Like, paying off things is real. As somebody who has like legitimate credit card debt because I've had to like move and had new jobs and changes like that, my credit score is nowhere near that bad. So I'm really trying to figure. I just want to understand.
Right.
I pay my shit on time, but
Hey.
like
In the last episode, when Molly and Issa was talking, and they answered the question on why Issa wasn't staying with Molly. When Molly's like, "You broke my vase, so my vase got broke last time he was here," and Issa claimed she didn't do it. Was that a callback to the first season when she was staying with Molly? Did she break her vase then? Because she did stay with Molly for like 3 days.
5.
It was 5 years ago.
Well, then she stayed with Molly in the first season for like 3 days. So she can't stay with her a long time though. That's it. She just don't. She got a time limit.
That's a visit. That's a sleepover.
Okay.
Right, and then I mean, at any point in time, like Issa could leave. Like she was trying
to avoid shit. Like right now, she there forever.
She's like, "Oh, this couch is
and Molly saw her credit score. Like, nah, I can't co-sign.
Molly giving her keys to everybody else, so she could have worked.
Yeah, Kelly said she wasn't gonna do it. Kelly said, "Nope, I'm not doing that."
I don't blame Kelly. Honestly, I don't feel bad for you. I don't want that black mark on my credit score. No, thanks.
You cannot. I had a friend of mine who co-signed for somebody, and I was like, "Why didn't you just call me before you did all that stuff?" Like, and then you had to sit with that for like years, making sure this motherfucker don't just don't like. Yeah, they bought a car, so I'm like, make sure he paying all his bills. He lost his job. Make sure he paying his stuff and shit like that. Like, that's too much to worry about.
Yeah, sometimes being a real friend is being like, you're trash, and I don't want to sign up for your
being
bullshit.
real with your friends.
I know somebody that happened to, and it actually went the opposite way. Like, she co-signed a car. Well, she co-signed for a car for her friend's son, and like after like 2-3 months of paying it, she was like, "Oh, I don't want it," and like went and bought got a whole nother car. And so, the girl was stuck with the note. She was so mad.
I mean, of course she was. And her friend is trash. So.
Oh yeah. I was like, girl, why you do that in the first place?
Nigga.
A whole car?
Hey, why'd you do that?
Nigga, I know all y'all responsible, and I'd still need like 4 days to deliberate over if I would even come sit with y'all.
Nigga, I wouldn't even ask you unless I was on like dire straits.
I know, but then it's worse. I need an extra couple days to think, because if you already struggling and I'm coming in at that point, that's not a good look. Bring me in when you at your best, not at your worst.
I know, because I'd be like, but don't Lyft go everywhere?
Nigga.
Like, what's the problem?
Sure do.
Yo, bro, I'm on my last dollar. Can you co-sign for this new car? Nigga, no.
That new car, nigga.
No.
What? I don't have a new car. You getting a whole new car? Bye.
Nigga, what year is that? Oh, 08, nigga, that's a year younger than my car. No, I ain't signing for that. They gonna sign for some new shit for somebody else that I can't even enjoy. Got my name on that car he driving. Wish I could drive it. No,
you want me to co-sign for this 2018 Audi? Okay, sure.
Look, baby steps. Hey, bro, come co-sign for this toaster. All right, I can swing that.
Stuff.
If you stop paying rent, so it's cool. I'll pay the $20 for the toaster, bro. It's all right. But yeah, no, I ain't co-signing.
Why'd you say toaster like that?
Because I can't
say it again.
Toaster. Bread pop out. No, but what happened in the episode, man? Because we keep getting sidetracked. What happened?
Let's talk about her sandwich at lunch.
Of course, you want to talk about her struggle lunch.
Oh, I mean, I have those days. I totally understand those days.
I had that lunch.
I've just never done it out. Like, it's like I would just decide not to go out for lunch. But I mean, the fact that she brought her peanut butter and jelly, that was really hit home.
But this is why you got to eat lunch with Black people. Because I have had conversations with friends being like, "Hey, you want to go to drinks? Y'all, listen, it's in between pay weeks. I don't got it, bruh." And they hit you with the bet, and that's it. That's all you got.
That's all you have to say.
We're not going out there.
Be like, next Friday. Okay, talk to me on Friday.
Oh my God.
That's a payday.
I love those days. Like, man, nigga, it's the 8th. I got to make this. I got to make it to the 15th.
3 days, 5 days, nigga. 6 days, nigga.
Man. Yeah, I know, but when she pulled those 2 granola bars out,
I was like, that looks like my lunch.
I was like, yep, I know that life very well.
I thought she was doing all right because she poured out the peanut butter jelly sandwich. I just had 2 granola bars. She's actually doing not that bad because she has like name brand.
Yeah, they were name brand. They were the nature ones.
This ain't Great Value Walmart granola.
aroma.
Well, that's the only shit they sell at Rite Aid. You gotta get what's there. You can't-
Right, they should have their own little
I just like that she took it to the restaurant.
I'm pretty sure they don't have right grain at Rite Aid. I'm pretty sure there's no right grain.
No, you got a lunch like that, you stay at the office.
Yeah, you stay there. I looked at that restaurant they went to.
Nigga, you still gotta eat.
My cold.
She said she wanted to eat outside like everybody else.
Mm.
And that is her right and her privilege.
Let her eat her food outside, nigga.
No, but I did that. My first week as a teacher, I took my peanut butter and jelly sandwich to orientation.
Good.
And everybody else around me was doing it too.
Why we keep punishing people for being poor? So because she got to eat some Nutri-Grain bars, she got to stay at her desk now. She can't have no fun, no sunlight,
you
no
can't. You
air.
can't.
I'm not going out to the restaurant though.
Yeah, you gotta stay
Why not?
in your office or whatever.
Bruh, like you living your life. You got your grains over there.
Next time we all together, man, we go to the restaurant. Would you bring your packed lunch?
I don't know, nigga. My credit score is higher than 425, so I can afford.
Brandon, I'm just saying, like, if you can imagine having to have done that.
You know what? How about this? Since y'all gonna act like y'all don't fucking know me, do y'all really want me to bring my own lunch to the next restaurant we go out to?
Oh God, no.
Cause I fucking
God.
will.
I mean, I done seen people do it before, so
No, this nigga
Really?
gonna-
I've
this
never
nigga
seen
gonna
anyone
bring,
do
like,
it
a Lunchable or
before.
something.
Right, I'm bringing some
stupid
real
ass
shit. I'm bringing a nigga lunch. I'm gonna have 2 Capri Suns, like old boy in the back of the lift.
The nigga gonna ask somebody to reheat it. You can ask one of the waiters.
Hey, yo, bro, can you throw this on the grill for me real quick? Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, just flip it over for 30
Can
seconds.
you go make me a panini out of my regular sandwich?
There you go. Right.
That's what I would ask.
So you do it next time. All right.
Some
Okay.
grill marks on that.
All right. Drinking out my own flask. Yeah, her struggle lunch was great, though.
I thought it was adorable.
You gotta do what you gotta do to make it.
Exactly, and there's no shame in it.
Yeah, no judgment. I mean, like I've started to bring my own lunch for work, not even because like my credit score is 425, but more so like I want to save money and not be poor.
Yep.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
have a credit score of 425 and be a real person.
You can't. Like, I honestly don't know
like
how
you're
she's
still
not like
working on-
living under the radar in like some like dirt cave trying to hide away
I
from
feel like you're
mess.
still working on like your whole being real. If you got a 425 score, because nigga, like you can't do shit. Like you can't. Hey, nigga, don't you come outside? Your credit score like 430.
And I mean, she's done great things with a 425 credit score.
What great
She
things
has
she did.
accomplished
Wait,
a lot.
wait.
Down with her homegirls. She be going
Has
to the
she
club.
Thank you. I'm with Twan on this one. What has she done great
Has
with a
she
430, 25 credit score, yo?
Because I mean, I feel like her
She got a
friends could've
car.
She got
like,
shoes.
been- her friends could have been helping her out a lot with this.
No.
Not friends.
I don't know about them.
I don't know about Tiff, and I definitely don't think Kelly's helping. But
Right. It would be Molly, yeah.
I don't even think Molly would look at her and give her like the smooth whole mouth turn up to the side of her face. Like, I don't know, yo.
Because I mean, even like, remember when she got in a car accident and it was her fault? Like she was looking at dick. Like, who paid for that?
You know what? All that could have been why she got the 425 credit.
Nigga, she had the 425 before she looked at that dick while
look,
driving.
I'm not saying she could have had a 625. She could
Don't
have
dick
had
and drive.
She
That's
could have
why
had a
she had a
575 or
425
something, and she hit a car. That was it.
Nigga, you think
but
she
for
got
your
a
credit score to drop
575?
that dramatically, something had to have. That's really extreme.
Yeah. I know folks with student loans they haven't paid, and
They
their credit
good.
score still ain't 425.
They got 3 cars. They good.
Yeah.
Stop paying
My
on
theory is
2 of
that,
them
like,
for somebody
let me tell you,
close
like, if you do the bare minimum when you first get a credit card, your score is fine. As long as you maintain that, you're fine. But my guess is that, like, she probably was just walling out the first time she got her credit card and she never recovered.
Issa was
That's the
paying
only way I
her
can
rent
think
on a
about
credit card. I'm pretty sure she was paying her rent with a credit card. And like
That might
not
have
the
been it.
smart way.
Like, yeah, you had to like not pay shit for a long time. Like,
Yeah. Or like she
Like, just,
died. She died and didn't pay her medical bills. So like she came back with a 425 credit score. Like, I don't know. This shit's bad. It's bad.
She has to answer these questions. Like, you just can't have it like in view on the corner of your TV and not address it.
Listen.
Like, how does it get that bad?
Listen, Natasha saw that credit score and was still being a good friend to her. So that's hard. That's hard right there.
And then she even told, she says, "Wait, you mean you staying with Daniel and you not cooking, you're not cleaning?"
She said, "You're not sucking a little something. You're not."
She says, "You not wake up with something in your mouth." Like,
Concubining.
I love her.
She ain't lying because everybody kind of like,
she
"Ew, I don't
not. She
understand."
not. Nothing in this world. You don't get nothing in this world for free, honey.
So you just got man meat walking around in this one kind of bedroom apartment and y'all ain't doing shit? Like when Obo was like, "You can go sleep in my room because I'm gonna be up all night." I'm like, it ain't like she ain't gonna be able to hear you in here making beats. Like, nigga, go ahead, bruh. Nah, I'm gonna be up here for a while. She gonna be able to see you too. You ain't that far away, nigga.
Oh my gosh.
That shit was real.
But I mean, it's true though. Like, yeah, you on this couch, you don't pay nothing. You're not cooking, you're not cleaning. You just there. Running up the electric bill and the water bill.
Hey, did y'all notice that I could not figure out who that was performing until they did it at the end? Did y'all notice that was Il Camille? Of them performing on stage? Yeah, when they was at the club, that was Il Camille.
Yeah, she was performing her song.
I was looking, I was like, I'm supposed to know who that is.
Oh, that's awesome! Because the first song that they played in the meeting scene for We Got Y'all was a Mono Mari track, and she's collaborated with Amano Mari before. I'm a big Amano Mari fan, so
yeah, the music this season is as good as every other season, pretty much. Like angry, I love their angry black girl rap music. That for some reason I don't hear nowhere else. That was great. I'm like, where do we finding these women at? These angry rapping ass black women, yo. Like they just be talking shit. Like that's not in my new music on Apple. Like, what the fuck? How do I get that category?
How did they find this stuff?
Don't fuck with me, black woman hip hop. That's what I want.
I keep my Shazam open every time I watch this show, just to be like, who the fuck is that person?
You could just follow him on Spotify.
I could, but I want to hear it right then.
But you hearing it right then because the show playing.
Let Twan do what he does.
Thank you, Ashley. Let me do what I do.
Welcome, friend.
Why she got to fight your battles for you, though?
Wow. We will not do that. No, we won't.
Did and done. Did and done. I mean, pretty much like going scene by scene, I guess, isn't necessary because it's pretty much Issa's story and Daniel's story this episode. Her dealing with...
You get to see like how well they complement each other. And you get to see that the insecurities that they both have. You know, you see Daniel just not believing in himself, really. You know, like looking at himself like I should be further than this, trying to, you know, seeing friends that he done went to school with who's blowing up and doing shit and everything like that. So he's feeling like that, but then Issa's there to like just push him, be like, you can do this. Your shit is good. You know, to give him that extra support. So then he looks back and like, you know, I like it when you're here. You know, you give me something that I don't get. I think Daniel does the same thing to her. So I think it's cool to see them actually going slow and work through a relationship. I'm kind of glad like they didn't make them like fuck or they didn't make them like really be like, oh, we together, something like that. They're just kind of being like, we're enjoying each other's company. Yeah, we're enjoying each other's company right now. Whatever that grows to be, it'll be.
Can we talk about Daniel's girl, Vanessa?
I was like, about to bring it up.
How fucking problematic she is, dog. Like I love light skin love.
I was like,
as a light skinned nigga, I was like, wait, we saying so that
much
now?
Shit to him, and I was just watching him like, oh,
bro, you gonna take this? Like what is? I love
like she really. First of all, she did dismiss the fuck him out. Like, oh well, you know, like
you've been here for a while.
Been here for a minute.
3 days.
But like
you have a house?
That juxtaposition of showing how he interacts with her and the uncomfortability of it versus how he interacts with Issa was like really important. Also, as a light skinned nigga, I appreciate the fact that they showing him struggling with this, not paying attention to anything oblivious. Like just her just not paying attention to anything obvious, completely oblivious light skinned chick that's living in her light skinnedness, because she was saying that shit with him in the room like that nigga wasn't in the room. And I don't think it's at all an accident that they mentioned Alexandra Shipp, who has been problematic on Twitter with a lot of her statements and stuff for a while. Like, she really about to lose this
I guess
storm.
I'm just realizing that she's light-skinned. Maybe it was the light in the episode. I don't know.
They definitely played around with the light to make it seem like it was Issa in episode 1 in the beginning. Because I watched it again, before episode 2 came on, and they definitely had her like in the darkness, so it looked like a dark skinned woman. And then when you go back to the scene, it
lightens up.
Yeah, it lightens up.
You're so right.
They did that deliberately, but yeah, no, the light skin love piece cracked me up because it just was so jarring. I was like, wait, what? And also, girl, all this beautiful chocolate in your bed. You talking about some goddamn light skin love? What is wrong with you?
She on Instagram.
Even I said, I was like, damn.
At all.
I was like, damn, you too pretty for this. Like, nigga, you can.
You better leave,
beautiful sir. For this
you go away from her.
Like you're wasting good dick on that. Like.
She just wasn't interested in anything going on with him. Like I think that's what got me. Like, you asking this man to kick his friend out. I understand if like that bothers you in a relationship to an extent, right? Because I still feel like people are adults and you should be able to deal with a friend helping a friend out, even though like they used to fuck. Like, it's complicated. I get it. It is. It could rub you the wrong way. But when my nigga is in your house and you not paying no attention to him because you worried about Alexandra Shipp's new man, and you're not even listening to him talk about his music and stuff and the worries that he's dealing with this week. Like, you don't get to ask for shit.
Hold up. I don't think I never took it as she ever asked for Issa not to be there.
Yeah, I don't.
Same. I think
I don't. Yeah.
Like he was trying to act like that was the case when it clearly
that's
wasn't.
why they showed her. That's why they showed her kind of being like, I don't really care and all that stuff. And then when she called, said I needed more time, he was nervous about it. He's like, she ain't really cool with you being here, and maybe back and give you another week. That's why at the end he was like, you can stay, and she was like, what about your girl? He was like, huh? And he was like, oh,
yeah. It was like,
I'll make it right. Don't worry about it.
Weird.
Like, they didn't give me relationship vibes. Like, I never got that from them. I just got, we just kicking it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I picked up on it wrong. I can admit that I'm probably read it wrong. I don't know. I just like the way that they played the fact that she ain't totally vested and he ain't either. He was spacing while she was talking about what she was talking about. He wasn't listening to her either. That y'all can fuck all day. That don't mean y'all gonna be together.
Right.
And the funniest part was how she essentially was like, nigga, don't you have a home? Like, she wasn't in his home in episode 1. That's what took me out.
She treated him like Molly was trying to treat Dro. Like, okay, penis is great. Yeah, don't you have a home? Do you need to know how to get out the subdivision? Like, bye.
I'm tired of me and you having to share this half bath.
Because that's what it seems like for me, with her. Like, she really don't like him like that.
He was in the bed and she was at her desk.
On the phone.
Right. He was like, do you just wake up and start working?
She was on Instagram like, this is what I'm doing, being nosy.
That's when she got away from him, actually. I think she got up and was like, okay, now I need to get further from you.
Probably that big.
Plus, she looks so young. She giving you super young vibes anyway. So she's something, Daniel.
I don't know. God dang. You had the club shooting scene. Hey, man, y'all need to stop picking on niggas with braces, dog. Let these niggas have their braces, bro.
It matches my money.
This nigga.
All green. I think guys with braces, if you're cute, the braces will be cute. But he just wasn't cute with his G-Unit tank top.
You look like Sticky Fingers.
You
did.
She was like, oh, you got braces.
She ain't even try to hide the fact that she took that second drink back over to Daniel either. I was like, I hope this nigga don't turn around and look over his shoulder. Like,
I hope he don't yank you by your beautiful updo.
Oh, my friend Danielle. I was like, you are terrible at this lying shit. Jesus Christ. I like that whole moment where he caught her looking like she was flirting with old boy at the bar with the green braces, and then she caught him looking like he was flirting. But both of those situations, like from their perspective, it's like, damn, I'm getting played. But that whole grass is green on the other side bullshit. When you actually see what's going on, she dealing with a nigga with green teeth, and he dealing with two women that remember he used to sell weed back in the day. And that's the only reason they stopped to talk to his
green.
She was like, "Are you thirsty? I mean, for drink."
You gotta add that at the end because niggas will take that way wrong. Yeah, there was a green theme in that last scene too. You're right, Deidre.
He's like, nah, I don't sell weed anymore. They was like, oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, she was no. God, they stopped and looked at. I didn't know women stopped and looked at you like that when you used to sell weed. They was looking at that nigga like, oh, look at this nigga. Yes. Didn't you sell weed? I was like, that's not the question I was expecting. But okay. Y'all
they
y'all
looked at him like, we can get something from this nigga, so let's turn on the charm. And as soon as they couldn't get nothing from that nigga no more, like, well,
didn't you go to what's the name high school? And I'm like, first of all, we talking about what high school I went to. I don't think we should associate. Because nope, that's a red flag. Didn't you go to so-and-so high school? Yeah, nigga, 20 years ago. The fuck? We clearly don't know each other if we ain't talked since then. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else went down.
Oh, can we just bring up listen, the scene where they're getting close in the club and he starts doing the beat in her ear while they're watching the performance. I'm not a fan.
Nigga!
Nope.
I thought that shit was hella fucking corny, yo.
Hot air.
Dog, it was so corny. And listen, I love me a corny nigga. Don't get me wrong, but sorry.
Nigga, if you don't get out my ear.
Her ear. I was like, I know there's a lot of moisture going on right now.
Yo,
in her ear.
Sounded like hip hop.
I totally agree with you, girl, because I was like, you know what? He's fine. Like, would I let that happen? Because fine shit kind of block.
There's a fine line.
Sometimes and real corny shit. But then I was like, nah. Because what if his breath stink?
Nigga.
Like Deidre, we are like literally. I'm doing the finger, like the two fingers back up. We are here. We are here together. Because again, I will be the first to. I love me a corny cornball nigga because I am also corny in my dream that we will be corny together. I'm all about it. But the minute you start whispering in my ear, I got sensitive ears. I'm gonna be like, oh, get out of here. I can't.
You guys know what that feels like, right? Too. It's like if it's happened to you before, you're kind of like, even by watching it, it's like just gross.
And I watched this with two of my girlfriends who live nearby, and we all had the same reaction of like disgust. Like,
yeah, it's just not okay.
But this ain't the time or place to show off your Bismarcky skills.
Like that shit up.
Back away.
Look.
Outside.
They just get too confident, you know.
If you don't back up beat rhymes and
that
spit,
shit go.
like, what the fuck?
It goes in a long list of shit that happens on TV. I'm gonna say this from a male perspective. Listen. A long line of shit that happens on TV that they make it look cool, and then when you young, you try to do that shit in real life, and the girl look at you like, yo,
smack the shit out of you.
Like I done a lot of stuff I done seen on TV. Cause the girls were like, oh, that's cute. Like if you get that reaction, do you do it in real life?
Like never again.
Like, why are you doing that?
I just don't understand like why you walking up to somebody's ear and the whole time they like, nigga, is you trying to ask for my number or become a DJ? Like, what are you doing right now? Like,
also, we know how loud he got to be. They in the club,
bruh.
And we know how loud you got to be.
That is a good point.
For him to hear, like for her to even hear anything.
Listen, if you ain't gonna do it, if you wouldn't do it to the artist you trying to sell your beats to, don't do that shit. Like I want to see him walk up to that nigga and be like, "Yo, watch me flip your beat." You don't get the fuck out my ear, dog.
Like we were talking about corny, like. Daniel's sweater was corny as fuck.
Like,
nigga! it was corn on the cob.
Where the fuck did you get that ugly ass sweater from?
90 degrees. The fuck you got this sweater on? Like,
nigga, if you don't get that camel ball hair sweater the fuck off, nigga. I was watching the episode. I was like, where did you get that ugly sweater from?
Okay, sir.
Didn't we say earlier that we don't ever know what season it is because the guys are always wearing sweaters and shit?
So Carl Thomas has sweaters. I never understand. I just don't get it. And I know, I agree. Like, listen, Daniel was cornball supreme this whole club scene. But he's so fine. I tried to look back past it. I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. You look really dumb right now.
That would be your breaking point.
I just that fucking shag rug
complimented on the sweater. I was like,
nigga.
And she complimented on the beat.
That's your man. Complimented on the sweater.
She did.
I swear on everything. I saw that sweater and I was like, no. Dog, if you don't put that fucking thing on.
I'm so glad you brought that shit up, dog. Because I was like silent because Ashley was asleep. I silently screamed inside when I saw that sweater. I was like, what the fuck is that shit on his shoulders?
Oh god.
Nigga leaving the house in this?
Hard.
Oh, that wasn't the only one. This nigga had a flannel, like a flannel aviator shirt on at one point. This nigga had like skinny jeans on, and then this flannel shirt that was way too big for him and his whole attire. And I was like, bruh.
Listen, Daniel, I love Daniel. We said it multiple times. Yvonne Noel, who plays him, is fine as fuck. He dresses like a Fashion Nova for mid model. I hate his clothes. I do. I hate him. Everything about his style, I'm like, oh.
Just be shirtless, sir. Tank tops and some jeans. Just do that. Just do that for us. Do it for the culture. Just do
the outfits. The outfits are pure. I am over 30 and I make beats but don't sell them.
Yo.
And I can't.
Like, don't wear
niggas.
shit to the club that let everybody know you didn't want to come to the club tonight. You don't have to, like, just have like club attire. Like, so niggas be like, damn, dog, didn't you wear that shirt 2 months ago to the club when you came here? Yes, my club shirt. Versus that big ass fucking sweater, dog. Like, you about to fucking take off and fly south in that shit. I was like, oh my God, this nigga gotta take that off. That shit's ugly. And then you want to beatbox to somebody's ear. You about to start a fire rubbing up against their shoulder with that damn sweater on, and you spitting all up in their ear. Like,
look, if we don't make anything clear, if you take nothing away from this episode,
don't take that sweater
of this podcast. Do not whisper in no girl's ear. That shit is nasty. That's how you spread germs.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But they always try to make that shit look sexy. Like, niggas be, what's up, girl? What you doing? What's up? What's
get out of my ear.
You like vodka? I like vodka. You like vodka? We get some vodka. What's up with vodka? What's vodka?
Ew.
Nigga, if you don't get the fuck, you ain't got nothing to say if you whisper into somebody's ear, bro. I don't. And what's funny is, in films, when they show niggas whispering in people's ears, notice that they don't never let you hear what the fuck that nigga saying. You know why? Because he ain't saying shit cool enough to be whispered in nobody's ear. That's why. That shit don't exist. There's no cool ass sentence that you whisper in a girl ear and she just walk away with you. Like, y'all niggas watch what was it? The Players, not Players Club. What was the other one? How to Be a Player. Y'all watch that shit way too much with Bill Bellamy, who I'm still questioning if this nigga really likes women or not. But that's just a whole nother subject.
Wow.
Bring up on this podcast right now.
They just had to slide that comment in.
I mean, he tells jokes for 47-year-old black woman. I ain't mad at him because he gets paid, but I have a lot of questions. It's all good though. What else we forgetting?
We gotta make an important note that the club shootout scene is a parody of the Chris Brown shootout clip.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice that?
Yes.
I didn't know. My girl noticed that. I didn't know what was going on. So which shooting was this?
He was at a club promoting something, being the nigga that he is, and he was like, "Oh, these niggas are turning up," like looking out to the back of the club, I guess. And then there was a shootout, and then he had a startled reaction and like turned away because all you hear is a loud pop, 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 and people screaming. But yeah, they created that.
Hey, nigga, did that nigga running up the steps towards the gunfire and grab that girl's boob and she tripped and fell down the steps and said, "Nigga, you grab my boob"? I was like, yo, niggas ain't shit, bro. Niggas, we should not be laughing. We really should be laughing at this because he molested her. But he nigga ran past her, touched her boob, and she was so confused. She was like, bro, they shooting and we tried to flee. Did you just grab me, nigga? And she tripped and fell down the whole steps. I was terrible. Like, bro.
Yeah, no, she sharply fell.
I'm gonna have to watch that scene. I just saw her fall. I didn't know that the boob got grabbed.
She yelled back at him, "You grab my boob." Or some shit. Like, yo, why did that just happen? Like, nigga, come on, bro. Keep your hands to yourself during the shootout. Damn, it ain't that hard.
Oh my goodness.
I love when they put little shit like that in the episode for no damn reason. Not the molestation part. You shouldn't touch women. But little shit that's off the cuff like that. And I love the scene at the end, like when they get back to the house and he's like, "You can sleep in my bed." Only he didn't whisper it. And she was like, "Oh, I might take you up on that offer because my shoulder hurts." And you were just massaging it for like 2 seconds. And 2-second massages are my thing. And then she was
massage looked weak as fuck. I don't know why he did that. Girl, I wouldn't care. As somebody like Like, dog, I'm really hurting, sir. Can you put some effort into the soldier?
I'd be like, but then I'd look how he looked, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Dog, I see. That was the first thing I said when I saw that show. Was like, "This shit looks weak as fuck." And then the second thing I said was, "I was like, girl, don't do this." Like, didn't you say you gotta get your shit together? What happened to Yo Better Do Better? We forgot a whole episode later. Okay,
She took that shirt off, and she was like, oh, okay, sure.
It do look more comfortable in your
which
bed.
I'm
right
not.
now.
I ain't judging the bitch. I get it. I understand. I understand. But girl, I need you to at least keep it together for more than 2 episodes, please.
Then this nigga straight up lied. He said, you can go take my bed. I'm gonna be out here working on beats all night. Nigga, where your cello at? I don't even see your cello. You ain't about to make no beats.
So now we're supposed to wonder if they're going to fuck in that.
Well, no, she said she stayed out front. Like at the very end, she made the decision to stay up with him. Like,
But we don't
basically
know what
meaning-
they're gonna do after.
She slept on the couch. That's why she stayed up. Like, that was her decision.
I guess.
That was pure struggle of watching your nigga make beats.
She should have gone to bed.
Support him. Oh God, that was like my college years.
Again,
Like,
as
struggle of.
as Twan said earlier,
I'm
shit
gonna be loyal.
shit
you know.
that looks
You can
cool
do
on
it, baby.
television that is not cool in real life. Sitting and watching a nigga make a beat. It take RZA 16 hours to make a dope beat. That is not fun. There's nothing
Being in the
fun.
studio is boring, son.
It's nothing
Yeah.
fun about sitting there and watching a nigga move a treble clef over and over, like back and forth on one line, nigga. Like,
It's not romantic. It's not sexy.
At
nothing.
all.
Especially you hear
And
the
you're not in
same.
the studio. You literally in the living room.
You
God.
ain't hear the same beat. You hear the same 8 bars of beat.
Oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. I love the way you make these beats.
Or they just
Like,
going through the
nigga.
drums. You just hearing different kicks and shit like
Nigga trying to find the right one, but they going through all of Dre's kit, so it's about 3 hours worth of drums in there that they playing one by one. Nah, it's nothing
Oh
cool
my
about that, ladies. Don't let no nigga trick you into going to the club going to the studio to hang out with them. Okay, that shit is fucking boring. That's why niggas be
No.
doing everything else while you making beats in there, drinking, smoking, playing dominoes, checkers, chess. Guess who? Like niggas be trying to find anything they can do while you making that beat.
Guess who?
I wish I could take y'all so we could just like y'all could experience what we experienced at Stank on You. It's some of them sessions where niggas was literally sitting there doing nothing for like 3 hours, but the couch was comfortable, so it was okay. And they had unlimited amounts of liquor.
We're trying to, ladies, and like especially the young folks, we're trying to tell you, don't do this. Like don't live
do
that
it.
life. Don't live that
Don't do
life.
Niggas be
You
like,
ain't
hold
that
on.
loyal. Like, no, don't do it.
Dudes on the boards be
Nah,
like, hold on, I gotta get the beat
She
ready.
did get a good phone call.
Who was oh yeah, for that
Yeah.
job she put in for.
Opportunity.
Which I'm happy for her. Like I really like outside of Lisa's bad decision making, I really do want her to have ambition and like go after what she wants. So she doesn't do it enough, unfortunately.
Well, she told Daniel she don't know what she wants. At least he knows what his passion is. She don't know what her passion is.
She don't. She
But-
do not. But I'm glad she got a call back, and I hope it goes well because I think that she does have the talent. Like when she really like pushes herself, you see it. Like even when before that evil white lady almost like cursed her out, she actually showed initiative at her job and like was good at it.
But this job was for a property manager, so I thought she was doing it to be like a RA, but like for adults, so she could at least get like a discount on where she living at, so she can afford to live there with a full bath. So
That'd
that's
be smart, but you know that you giving too much credit to Issa.
no, that's why I hope she. I mean, she specifically applied for a property manager job, so that's why I'm hoping she get this shit, so
Some
she can
perks
move
of
out. Yeah, so she
managing.
can leave.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's smart.
Yeah, because she
Hopefully.
can live on the property, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But watch this. I hope she don't do. I hope it's not like a hood ass place, because that would be easy as well. Like, not with a hell.
I like how she
Sure,
got in the
property.
elevator. Like, oh, in the elevator now.
we acting like she got a choice with 425 credit.
Right.
That is also true, Twan.
Y'all like, I hope she ain't living in the hood. I'm like, but will she be living though? Because right now we don't. That's up in the air. If she can even live. And I hate to burst y'all bubble, but the nigga, it was a nigga that called her and said they was interested in her for the property manager job. I'm pretty sure this shit is in the hood.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I don't want to associate black people with all hood real estate, but I'm just saying it's LA. She got a call from another black man. I'm like, sure, it's about yeah.
You're like, what's good? This Issa? Yeah, come
You
on.
really
down
liked
for the
your
interview.
resume. I mean, you spelled resume right, no Z. So we really interested in you. Like,
You just keep doing
too
that.
funny.
yo, keep doing who?
She was
This is
getting
the second
rejected
time
left and
today
right, so
that
that
you
was
did
her
that.
non.
What, resume?
No, this is the second time. Remember when we saw those people coming out of the BJs?
What about the BJ?
This is in real life.
Oh, hood niggas? She mad because when we drove past the BJs and a bunch of hood niggas forgot how to cross the street in front of my car. And I was like, niggas and BJs.
That's not what you said.
I was like, why are these niggas going to BJs? That's what I said.
You said something different, like, because they're going to BJs.
I mean, what? That is hood? It is hood. Man, somebody auntie walked up in BJ's looking like a straight up auntie. I was like, listen, she about to have racks and racks of shit. Okay. She cooking for the whole family this weekend. It was some hood niggas going to BJ's though. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
Too funny. Oh, Lord.
I ain't hating. I know what I said. I know what I saw too.
He thinks he's all special because he went to Costco. That's
No, I don't. 'Cause I don't want to go there either. It be nigga. Look, I get like if you got a BJ's or Costco card, why are you going every 3 days?
That's what I want to know.
I don't
What?
understand that shit.
Oh no.
I don't understand that shit.
Especially if you don't have like a whole bunch of kids, that's ridiculous.
People be like, I gotta go to Costco again. And, like me and Ashley went to Costco, and it was because we had to cook out here. That's why we went. We've had that Costco card for months and ain't been. I think it's because Ashley forgot that we had it. But we ain't had no reason.
There's no reason.
Nigga, you forgot we had it.
Mm.
So we ain't had no reason. But then when we walk in, when we walk in Costco, I seen people walking out with like 1 pack of paper, a pack of meat. Like I'm like, why did you come all the way to Costco
one
for
thing,
this?
some pants, and I'm like a churro. Like what the fuck?
You know what our biggest dilemma was in Costco? The fact that I needed 25 pieces of cheese. And
Oh, that really got him.
They only
Side
had
note,
48 things of cheese.
He
It's
was like, Brandon stood there for like a good 3 minutes, and he was like, but there's like 200 pieces of cheese, and we only have 10 people coming over. I'm like, well, so clearly we're not gonna buy the cheese here.
I'm like, but I want to because we here. Like, I feel like I should be able to. I want to buy it in bulk and whatever's a little bit smaller than bulk too. But yo, like people walking out with one thing, people like, yo, I got that toilet paper roll. You came all the way to Costco for one toilet paper roll, nigga.
Yeah, granted, Costco has got me through a lunch, man. The $1.50 hot dogs and a drink.
I mean, that's understandable. Should you find that your workplace is across the street,
This nigga,
go get you a hot dog.
This nigga won't eat eggs, but he'll eat a Costco hot dog. I can't stand it.
They're really good.
I mean, to be fair, I can vouch for the Costco hot dogs.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Pizzas too.
Oh, we did see a woman walk out with a whole pizza from Costco. Like that was the only reason she went there to get a large pie.
That makes sense.
I mean, when I used to go with my mom and them, it was just to get the samples.
Same.
Yeah, but I got rid of my Costco card just because I just never used it. It was like there's not enough stuff to buy that's worth it for like 2 people in a house.
Oh, you could get 48 waters like I did
I'm about
the
to
other
say,
day.
we've seen a bunch of couples up in there buying a whole bunch of shit. Like, it's 2 of us. And I'm like, y'all don't need a Costco card, dude. Y'all could go right to Wegmans. Y'all go. Y'all have the luxury of being able to go other places because you only buying for 2 people. Like,
Right, like I could see if you go for like things you consistently use, like toilet paper, paper towels, but you should
even then, for
like,
2 people, you going once a month, like
Right.
you get Costco toilet paper.
once
Yeah,
a week.
not
Like
even
that's
once a
ridiculous.
honestly, I'm trying to get Ashley to like set up that whole Amazon ship shit, like
Yeah, I
for the
need to
grocery
do
or
it. I
whatever.
have it. I just
So
have
that
Oh,
they
I
can just-
did that, man. Look, when I tell you, it's great.
I set it up.
I mean, not the groceries, just like for incidental shit, toilet
Oh.
paper, soaps, deodorants. Like, so that shit just comes
well,
in the
you
mail.
just do the button click.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you just and you tell them
Wonderful.
on the 15th of every month, just send us a whole new thing of
Okay, I should
deodorant and
do
toilet
that.
paper.
I
Like,
should get
Wait, are you just talking about subscribe and save? I work in e-commerce for a living, so
Yeah.
like you were talking about subscribe and save.
yeah, it's just the subscriptions. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's an easy click.
and then boom,
and I can get like
toilet paper at your front
5
door. Right when you ran
deodorants
out.
delivered to my house.
It's
we,
wonderful.
we out of
Yeah,
toilet paper. We not out of toilet
I'm
paper.
just tired of buying toilet paper.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, if you do a subscribe and save, like it depends on the brand because so Amazon has like an algorithm depending on based on probability, like how well it does. but a good chunk of a lot of like the basic toiletries have subscribe and save button. I'm gonna take my work hat off now, but yes.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, you got Loot Crate.
I ain't know nothing
Vinyl
about that
Crate.
shit, man.
I just want hygiene crate. That's all I want. I just want hygiene crate.
I ain't know nothing about that shit.
Man, Amazon is wonderful.
Oh yeah, subscribe. None of y'all know about subscribe and save. That's
No, we just haven't signed up for it because Target do that shit too.
I mean, even the grocery shit, like, oh, click, 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 and then by the time I get home, it's sitting on at my front door. Wonderful. Even if you do it for the weekend, like click, click, click. Next thing you do, oh, open the door. There's my groceries.
Yeah, people do subscribe and save. You could do it based on frequency. So like if you want to do it monthly or like weekly, you can, depending on the item. And then for subscribe and save, a lot of people do it for like big bulk items like toilet paper, paper towels, case pack water, stuff like that. So you don't have to lug it.
I ain't ran out of toilet paper in 3 years. That's what I want to feel like in 3 years.
I do it for my dog.
You said in 3 years. That's what I want to feel like.
In 3 years.
Wow.
Whatever. You don't buy toilet papers.
I don't want to. I feel like
you ain't never bought it.
Do you pick
a toilet
the
paper
interval?
in 8 years.
Yeah, you can pick. Yeah, you don't have to
totally
have
shit.
it. Like, you could do it once a month. I think you can even do it like, every other month. Like you pick.
Yeah, you pick the frequency.
Like it takes me X amount of time to use such and such up, and you can cancel it anytime, so you're not locked into it.
Mm-hmm. And you even like most of the time there's usually a discount, so like you could save like 5% or 10% depending on the brand or the product for subscribe and save.
I don't even need that because y'all saving me a trip to the store. Like that's all I need. That's all the savings I want.
No, I hear you. But like usually the reason why
Amazon.
they give that incentive is behind the scenes, like a lot of people do repeat purchases for products and they accidentally leave it on because people forget. And so to have the incentive of you having money off, you don't feel as bad as, spending money consistently if you forget to turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do it with my dog food. Like, so that
That's a
bag
good
comes
one.
like once
You really
a month.
should be doing this with Cora's dog food.
Mhm.
I said we really should be doing this with Cora's dog
That
food.
and lotion.
Yeah, so I don't have to lug
my
that
God.
bag to the
Lotion.
car.
Oh.
lug it.
If they would send me the
That
big
shit
ass
sits
bottle
right
of lotion every
It's
month,
always
it should be
full.
gravy.
We have lotion problems.
Yeah. Like we were like, oh, I guess we got to use this little petite
Well,
bottle.
no, we
of
were
lotion.
using my Bath
for
and
like
Body
3
Works
days.
bottle for like.
And then we both went to Target and both of
That
us
was
grabbed
struggle.
our own lotion. And
I know we were so excited.
Nigga, we got lotion again.
That was
That
yesterday.
lotion struggle, man. Like when you sit there, you get that whole bottle, and for some reason you don't feel it's getting light until you hit it. That little thing, it don't come
It's
out
so
no more.
sad.
Bruh, you look inside, you like, I can feel it in there. I know
Like
it's
the
in there.
other morning, he was just
You-
squeezing
you
it
hope
out
it's
for
a
like 10
clog in it?
minutes.
Like, nah, man.
Hey, bruh, hey, look. I'll tell you the real struggle, my nigga, is when you have a good bottle of lotion at your desk, like a small bottle, and you think about bringing that bitch home, but you like, once I bring that bitch home, it ain't never coming back.
But you
to
be
me.
hoarding lotion.
You like, this
I
my
done go
desk
to the car
lotion.
and got the little lotion I keep it there to keep my
I
hands
can't
right.
take my desk
You
lotion.
know what?
home.
We were using my desk lotion.
I can't take my
Yeah,
desk
man, I
lotion
can-
home.
That was my desk lotion. I just realized that.
I
brought
can't
it
go to
home for
work
the
with these
summer.
elbows looking like that.
Bruh, even though white people won't notice, like you'll just look like a normal nigga to them, even with or without lotion. I can't bring my desk lotion home because how I'm supposed to type and get through my day if my hands ashy? I just can't.
The thing I worry about with the lotion, I ain't white people. I worry about that one black person I'm gonna go past. That's gonna see my ashiness.
They gonna judge.
And they're not gonna say nothing, but they're gonna give me that look of judgment.
They just go,
And the other thing is like
you letting all black people down.
I don't trust people at work. I don't trust other people at work who like I don't trust they desk lotion. Cause like especially white people, I don't trust it because they just be having the most generic ass like I picked up
Watery?
this- Yes. I'd be like, nigga, this is well, it's gone now. I just put it on and I'm already ashy again. Like I don't understand what happened. What happened? Did I just soak it up? Is it supposed to do that? Does it come back?
we
Where'd
also
it go?
need to buy a whole bunch of chapsticks and those little
I have a chapstick.
Because
I
every
have
time we're
desk
out,
chapstick,
he's
too.
like, hey, you got a chapstick? Hey, you got some lotion?
Hey, chapstick is real. Okay.
You got some hand sanitizers?
I mean, I need those. But
I'm like,
yeah,
"You
I
take
keep all of that
yourself
shit
to
in my
Walgreens."
desk. And I keep teas in my desk too. Like people come past my desk, be like, "Oh, you have so many different flavors of tea." I'm like, "Don't touch my tea." Now.
Oh, they're looking. They're going to take it when you're gone.
Man, they scared of me. They ain't taking shit out of my cubicle. It would like Brandon looked like he count all his tea bags.
Comments like that bother me. Like when people are like, ooh, your lunch looks good. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, why are you all in my fucking face? Like, I don't know. Get out of my damn
Go away.
I feel like that's the way.
Yes, like that's why my shit be in the drawer.
I wish I could make a movie about all the shit that people do that I don't understand. Like when people sniff your food, like, oh, let me smell that. I'd be like, if you don't get your
What?
fucking nose away from the top of my
No,
drink,
that need
dog.
not be a thing.
Yo, people do that
Who
shit.
does that?
Nigga.
Who did that to you?
I've never seen
Not
that
to me. I
happen.
be seeing them do it to other people. I'd be like, don't touch my drink, though. Like,
Nigga, I ain't
Bro.
never. Ooh.
I wish you would put your dirty ass nose
Over
around
somebody's
my
shit,
damn
bruh.
food.
Like, see, there's a difference between saying like, "Ooh, that smells good." You just smell it, then
Right.
leaning over somebody's food and like, let me get a sniff.
is that a shoulder? Is that a shoulder? I'm gonna
Let me
lean
get
over
a
there to
sniff.
smell their food. No, you not, nigga. Move your whole face. Move your whole face, sir.
That is fucking disgusting.
It is.
Oh,
People
my
do that shit all the time. But yeah, I'm also annoyed when people like just make a comment about your food in general. It smells amazing. What is that? What is it? Are you asking me questions while I'm chewing, nigga? I can't answer these questions right now. I'm trying to enjoy this savory shit.
Oh yeah, I had a coworker like that too. Like you could not have anything. She had to know. Oh, what do you have for lunch today? Oh, what's that? Like I
Nigga,
don't
are
care
you
what the
starving?
fuck people have for lunch. Like it's none of my concern. But she would make it a note to be like, oh, what's that you got? And she tried to get close, and I'd be like, okay, you can back up.
I like how you give people options that they didn't know they had. You can back up.
You
All
know,
right.
white woman, of course. She's like, yeah, you can back up. Like, no.
So did we leave out anything on Insecure? Are we good? Because we talking about everything but Insecure now. Are we finished?
Segue.
I think we're done. I think we're done. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Anything?
we're done.
We're done.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right. I
I'm
did
laying
not.
up in the bed next episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
He asked her, well, what does the heart want during the pre-run? I was like,
Nigga, another corny ass statement.
Heart
Just-
one.
That's so corny.
Nigga.
because she said the heart wants what the heart wants, and he said, well, what does your heart want?
God,
Maybe
they
not
just
the-
put you in
Crumbs
them.
in the bed.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking Cheetos under the
And
pillow. that
she
tried
just
to
put the
hide.
pillow over the crumbs.
Nigga, she's so goddamn trifling.
No, I hate, man, like when you roll over one crumb in your bed.
Oh,
It's the
shit,
worst. That
over.
thing like stabs you.
Yes.
That's worse.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She got all of them there. She ain't trying to clean them up. Just put a pillow over top.
Nigga,
Like,
all you gotta do
want-
is scoop them. Just scoop them
You
up
know
and throw
what?
them in the
You know,
trash can.
I'm judging her. She got a 425 credit rating. She got to eat those. Later.
Save those crumbs.
Nigga, wasting crumbs and decency. Get the fuck out of here. All right, y'all. That is Insecure season 3, episode 425. And this has been the Where's My 40X podcast. We, of course, were joined again by Joy. And also tonight we were joined by Ash.
Yes, we were coming back from the Ruby Tuesday.
The Ruby Tuesday.
The Ruby Tuesday. And I was like, I want to do it. And he was like, okay. I was like, really? That was how that happened. That's all.
This whole microphone set up in here just for her still leaves her confused about whether she can hop on these podcasts or not. Don't ask me why. But yeah. So
It was fun. It was fun joining you guys again. Like, I'm just gonna keep coming until the season's over.
yeah, cool. This isn't Elon's house. That nigga name really Elon, dog?
It's spelled Y apostrophe LAN.
I'm calling him
Yolande?
Yolande. Yeah, I'm going with Yolande.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's your long.
I don't want to call
I
him
think it's
Yolande.
Yolande too.
I'm going with Yolande. So, yeah. Shout out to Issa Rae, man. The show is amazing. Shout out to everybody doing these terrible ass reviews. I hate that y'all get paid for these shits. And I'm glad that like Twitter exists so we can see how people really feel about these episodes. Because reading people's comments during the episode is fucking greatness. It's like I miss Atlanta, but I really don't miss Atlanta because I have Insecure.
Right.
It never
Right.
If
left.
one of these shows, like, I'm not gonna speak into in universe, but if something happened to any of these shows, I'd be sorely upset because
Yes.
they really do dictate my my yearly watching.
Mhm.
I love it so much.
Also, I made this statement on Facebook, but I feel like it has grown in truth the more I actually pay attention to what is being shown on television. HBO, man, HBO is the BET we deserve. Like,
True.
what is it? Random acts of flyness.
Flyness, yes.
What is
yes.
that show. I saw like a
It's this. It's
commercial.
somebody said it's like. I read a review
Twilight.
about it, and I think it might have been from Shadow and Act, which I kind of agree with. They were like, it's if Adult Swim and like BET intersected. Like it is pretty much this trippy ass like show created by a Black creator who did like this indie movie a couple of years ago and disappeared, and now he's back, and they just got renewed for season 2. They had like one random skit called "Bitch Better Have My Money," which was a fake payment service a la Apple Pay, but for reparations.
Wow.
Yo, show I've seen just clips. I haven't had a chance to watch it. It comes on every Friday at midnight on HBO, and I've heard nothing but good things about it.
But you got Dad, you got Issa Rae show, you got Ballers. Somebody else just got a show with HBO. I can't remember who it was that they're currently working on right now to bring there. So I'm kind of like,
I think that's is it Regina King?
It might be.
No, that's Showtime. That show's going on Showtime.
If it's not Regina, it's somebody else did get an HBO deal to do a show. I just cannot remember who it was. Like either way, HBO right now is kind of killing it with the Black entertainment.
Me and my girl were talking about the other day, like, why is it BET just making all of these Black? Like BET should have a Black cooking show. They should have a Black like House Hunters, a Black renovation
saying
show.
This, but I don't want to
have all these shows, like, and just show the Black experience instead of just showing. I don't even know what the fuck they should rerun.
The thing is, you don't have to particularly show the Black experience. Just have a show of similar quality to what's already spread out throughout cable television that just has Black hosts and Black guests and Black people. That's all you have to do. But BET, for some reason, can't. I don't think BET takes itself seriously. I think that's pretty much what it's. They don't take themselves seriously, and I don't think TV One does either. Because the fact that neither BET nor TV One could come up with a show like Atlanta or Insecure or Ballers or Blackish or Queen Sugar.
Any of these Survivor's Remorse.
Right. They couldn't come up with any of these shows, but they got shit like, Girl, Where You Going? And them ain't my shoes coming on Wednesday at 9:00. And it's like, is that a real fucking show? Like, are these the Disney versions? Are these the Disney and Nickelodeon television versions of Black stuff? Because this isn't cool. This shit is corny, it's play, and y'all actually got real talent out here. The closest thing that BET had to a presentable show was Being Mary Jane, and even that kind of fell off after Loretta Devine left as the pimp. Like,
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you haven't seen season 3?
You didn't see that?
Nigga.
I've never watched Being Mary Jane.
Okay, just watch season 3 with Loretta Devine as a fucking pimp that's playing
Wonderful.
Gabrielle Union the whole
Wonderful.
season. Loretta Devine as a pimp, it's some shit you did not know you needed till you see it.
I'm sorry. Because as you said it, I said, wait a minute. What?
What was her name? Cece?
Like,
was it Cece?
oh.
She was a monster.
She was.
She was taking like $25,000 and $30,000 from Gabrielle Union at a time. She was straight pimping her.
Dog, and she had that high pitched voice too?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
But it was gangster.
Oh.
Like she was believably pimping throughout that
pimp,
whole
like
season.
give her the game while taking her shit.
Yes.
Right, she's
Damn.
such a stinky.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
That shit was fire.
Wonderful.
Oh my god,
Absolutely
so good.
wonderful.
But that
Also, they had the rundown, which was good, and then they canceled that.
I mean, they had the quad, but they couldn't seriously. They could not take that seriously enough to lock it down, and the writing just got really bad for that show.
The problem is that the changing of like senior leadership is happening. Like, because the two longest people that were there, Deborah Lee and what is his name, Stephen L. They're gone, both of them. So and it seems like they haven't been able to find their footing. So
Yeah, I don't think BT knows what it wants to be.
nope.
Which is funny because it's literally called Black Entertainment Television. Even VH1 knows what it wants to be at certain hours of the night when Black people are watching.
Hell, even and listen, I'm not condoning this nor supporting it, but I watch it, so that's me being hypocritical. Even VH1 got all the Love and Hip Hop franchises.
Right, but they know that's what they want to do. And they got the Black Inks and everything else. So they have a particular format of television that they want to deal with reality TV that they like. The unscripted kind where you can clearly tell it's scripted because Ray J can't keep his hat in the same place. And they have gone with it, and Mona Me makes a lot of fucking money doing this shit. BET couldn't even do that. They couldn't even do like bad black TV well enough to have it run long.
That's true.
What is on BET anyway?
Because
right
like
now?
even some of the stuff like what was the little show VH1 did, like Hit the Floor, like they
Which is on isn't Hit the Floor on BT now though?
Yep, and they
Was that
said
the
it's
cheerleader
trash now.
show?
Like it actually was not. They said it actually was good on VH1 or at least decent enough to watch. And they said now it went on BT, it got corny. Same thing with the game. People was watching it, and they said as soon as it got to BET, it did. It got
horrible. I used to watch
Yeah.
the game all the time. It got horrible on BET.
That's terrible.
I think Single Ladies was another one where it was really like I watched Single Ladies until they got to BET. Trash.
Yeah, season 1 Single Ladies was actually pretty damn good.
I just don't understand. Like even YouTube is now doing their own sitcoms, and they got a show from one of the girls that was doing BuzzFeed skits called Broke. It's 11-minute episodes. I think it's 12 episodes, 11 or 12 episodes in the season. Each episode is only like 11 to 12 minutes long, but them shits is funny. Like they little funny ass shorts. YouTube was able to knock that out the box. I don't understand.
Are you talking about Quinta?
Quinta,
Yeah. Like I don't understand why they couldn't even get and you can't tell me that BET didn't know that girl exists, but somehow YouTube scooped her up first. Like BuzzFeed had her, and then YouTube gave her a show.
You remember the amount of black people that were using Vine to become famous?
Yeah.
That none of these that you saw them in movies and you saw them other places, but BET didn't jump on them. Like you got to take a chance of showing stuff and show different types of stuff, because that's what we want the channel to be. That's what the channel used to be. The channel used to show all kinds of stuff. It was a channel like you didn't have to like everything that came on it, but it gave you had a plethora of stuff to choose from. And now you get one type of show.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then when that fails, they're like, what do we do now? Like, no, try a bunch of different types of shows so you can get people. So it's just a channel that highlights black people. Like other OWN can do it, and they got some horrible ass shows up there.
They do. Tyler Perry is still doing things on that network, y'all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, no. Even speaking of Vine, they're one of those like famous Vine stars back when Vine was still around. He was just in a Netflix movie that I was watching this weekend. To All the Boys I Loved Before. Yeah, he just made like a whole cameo, and I was like, wait, like they didn't mention him. He wasn't like here's a guest star, but he was like an actual character in the show in the movie. I was like,
parlay that shit into stuff. They're just like All Def Digital having its own network of little like videos that they create for Facebook and whatnot, and those people are gonna start getting their own shows to do this because they're building their followings. It doesn't make any sense that BET is on network cable television and does not have. You cannot name 5 good black shows on BET right now.
I couldn't name you one show on BET right now.
Right.
I can't either. Hell, even Nick Cannon and his goofy ass got all like a lot of the Instagram folks. He puts them on Wildin' Out. They're always on Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Straight from the internet. He puts them on Wildin' Out and gives them a platform.
It's cheap new talent, and what you're doing. Okay, so like if you're BET, and the way that you think is we operate by popularity and blackness. So every movie we make needs to be Sanaa Lathan or Halle Berry or Wesley Snipes. Doesn't matter if they've been doing anything at all in the last 10 years. We just need to put them in shit like this. But they can't afford those people. So what they get is the D-list niggas that played side characters all throughout the 90s and the 2000s to be in shows now because people recognize them. People are like, oh, I recognize him. He used to be on the Wayans Brothers. I don't know his name, but I recognize him. I might watch this. Pretty much is the reaction that they're looking for. But what Nick Cannon and them do when they go out and they get these kids from social media or from Facebook and whatnot, now you're bringing new eyes to your shit. People who wasn't necessarily watching Wild Now before might watch that episode with that boy that they follow on Instagram who got 230-some thousand followers because he make funny little videos every day. Or that woman who dresses up like an old church lady who stomps around in the middle of the street. Now people might watch your show because you got her up there doing like 5 minutes in your television episode. that type of thing. Like, people like to celebrate people getting they shine on when they've been following them. And people have tapped into that. BET, for whatever the fuck reason, has not. They just don't get that whole structure. So they keep doing terrible fucking shows with people who are, honestly, when it comes to the screen, dated. Like, if you see that DL Hughley has a show, only DL Hughley fans are watching that shit. Nobody else outside of the DL Hughley fan group is going to run and watch the DL Hughley show.
And nobody should be a fan of DL Hughley.
No, thank you.
Right.
God, supreme fuck nigga. He is the prototype.
Ugh.
But yeah, like, just to the point, point out what Wildin' Out does. That's what you're supposed to do.
Agreed.
Instead of being like, hey, did Ezel from Friday, how about we give you a podcast? No, don't.
Listen, I also have POV in terms of, BT could actually have a stake / presence in a lot of these film and TV festivals, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Like I said, I'm trying to get these niggas to come to Comic-Con at this point.
Dog, like bruh, like I'm telling you, there are very few Black outlets at these film festivals. I'm like, yo, BET could actually make a show in here because people know who they are. They at least have the presence there to get the accreditation. I don't understand why they wouldn't have a presence there, but they don't really give a fuck about film and TV and reporting in that regard. They care more about like pop entertainment, which if that's your hook, that's your hook. I'm not going to judge you for that, but they actually could make a presence, like be legitimately viable at film festivals. I really truly believe that.
It doesn't make sense that the like the gangster show on television right now that Black people love to watch is Power on Stars and not on BET.
Right. It's such a BET show.
Yes.
It is.
It's not even that. Listen, I know y'all niggas love Power. I know y'all do. That show is not that fucking good. Like, the writing is not that good. The acting
I don't watch
is
it
not
because
that good.
Anything that has that 50 Cent is active in, I usually decline.
I get it.
And I know that sacrilegious is a New York nigga, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
It's really not that good of a show, but it's entertaining as fuck. And that's really all people care about. They're like, it's entertaining, and them niggas act crazy as shit for no fucking reason. So people like following it, right? And also they love hating on Tyreek. And I completely understand that. But like you said, there's no way that Power could not have existed on BET. No fucking way. But I don't know. Stars gave them more money, gave a better deal to 50 and them to produce it there. So here we are.
50 also had a short-lived show on BET recently.
Short-lived, keywords.
Yeah, like he did have a show on BET. It was like a variety show with like young people. I don't know.
If BET actually could save Black shows, like if BET had found a way to take all of Underground and put it on BET, or take all of Survivor's Remorse and keep it going on BET, I'd be watching that shit. But that's not what they do. They like bring the actors, but they don't bring the writing team, and they don't bring the producers and the directors. So what you get is a show that looks like your show on the outside, but tastes like salt in the middle. Ain't nobody trying to watch that shit, bro.
Oh.
So.
That's true.
All right,
wrong.
We did too much. We did too much tonight.
Sorry,
Sorry,
we did do a lot.
Yeah. All right, for everybody listening though, thank you for sticking with us. We'd love to hear your commentary. You can send all of that to the podcast at where'smy40acres.com. And make sure you follow Joy on Twitter, Jumped for Joy. Make sure you follow Ash on Instagram. It's Ash Bout Me, because Ash. And the rest of us, you can find us at WM40A on Twitter, Phenom Black on Instagram, Craft Beer Killer on Instagram, Twan Not on Instagram, which should be his name. And you can find us on Facebook, Where's My 40 Acres, ... the Tears of Orphans group. Make sure you sign up. And if you don't answer the question, we will not answer your request. Till next time, we out. Peace.